An assistant isn't income producing. First of all, you're wrong. I've seen EAs catch billing errors that saved hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've seen them implement systems that revived stalled deals, flag lost invoices, and brought in revenue nobody else was tracking. No, they're not pitching investors or closing contracts, but they're often the reason those deals don't fall apart in the follow-up. That argument only works if you think revenue only comes from your hands, but that's not how growth works. Great EAs protect your time, your money, and your mental bandwidth. They don't just remove tasks, they remove risk. My EA was doing some budget reconciliation after an event we hosted. Now, technically, she didn't own the budget, but because she was cross-checking invoices and keeping a pulse on the details, she noticed a few charges that didn't belong. They'd been coded to our event budget, but were actually unrelated expenses. It might have seemed minor, but it directly impacted our line item, and if she hadn't caught it, it would have thrown off our margins and affected how we planned for the next event. That's the kind of behind-the-scenes work that make a massive difference. She wasn't just reconciling numbers, she was protecting strategic dollars and making sure we had an accurate picture for future growth. That's not admin work, that's leadership support. Still, there are leaders out there who think that only salespeople can drive growth. To them, I'd explain that while salespeople play an important role, they're not the only drivers of growth. In fact, sustainable growth comes from building a strong, scalable foundation across every part of the business. It's not just about closing deals, it's about creating systems, empowering teams, and fostering a culture of excellence. The sales team might bring in the customers, but the whole company keeps them coming back. Executive assistants aren't about efficiency or waiting until you think you deserve one. They're about clarity, margin, and leadership capacity. If you want to move out of reaction mode, this is how you start. Download Delegate to Elevate, my free guide to building support that actually works. You'll learn what to offload, how to communicate it, and how to create rhythms that protect your role as CEO. Links in the description. Start now before the burnout, the backlogs, or the business demands more than you can give.